Hello, this is Alechius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the French. A question I have is how the sound balance is working out, and how is the sound quality. I've dialed in the filters to where I think I want them to be. Oh, and in particular, how the balance between the music and the game sounds is. That one I'm most interested in. Task Force 10. I'm gonna auto-resolve it. We shouldn't. We have no damage. Outstanding. But they have plenty. This one, we'll see if we can fight it out, or if they'll run. With the cruiser involved, which this war has gone on long enough that we now have enemy cruisers being built. Alright, scouts and screens. I'd like it there. Let's go. Alright, times 10 almost immediately. That's good. Times 5, we are closing then. Alright, we're going to see an actual fight. Let's tighten these up. Let's turn the main fleet as well. A little bit late on that maneuver. Torpedoes bracketing the enemy. That should disrupt the formation slightly. I don't know how far they'll go though. Alright, yeah, let's keep a hard turn here. Nope, we want to focus. We want to take out this destroyer before it can launch torpedoes at our battleship. Alright, done. We can even it out. Let's actually have the battleships focus on the cruiser. These destroyers will go after the torpedo boat. That's what they're here for. Destroyer's doing a good job. That's exactly what I need them to do. I'll let the battleships auto-target. I am fine with that. Looks like we got one in the back as well. Get these moving and tighten these up and detach them. We don't need them to screen anymore. We want them to actually engage. Because I'm afraid they're going to start running here soon. Whoops. Slight damage from running into one of the sinking ships. Oh, these are pretty fast destroyers, actually. 33.5 knots. So this will be a straight stern chase with the destroyers, as opposed to these torpedo boats, which are still pretty fast, especially for torpedo boats. Battleships are not likely to be too relevant here soon. Ooh, snap. Big fire. There we go. That was a 5-inch. And that one's done. Massive flooding. Last ship. We'll pump it up to ×3. This is about over. Actually, ×5. No reason to draw this out any longer than it already is. We saw the meat of this battle. There we go. Gang of the end. Little bit of light damage to take out that whole fleet. Now we're going to be harassed a whole lot less. Brazil wants destroyers, so does Sweden. Failed to gain control of eastern China with the naval invasion. So we'll just follow up. I believe we're sending this fleet back. I know war's gonna break out any moment. Let's see if we can add another 50,000 tons to increase the odds here. And then we don't really need to keep very many forces in China long term. Got a long way to go for the shipyards. Funding is at an acceptable level. We have the new destroyers. So let's get those up. Hunting where we need to. Alright. This is just torpedo boats, so I'm going to auto-resolve this one. Did take some damage, but we sunk 2 of them. Failed to escape. I'm going to go ahead and auto this one as well. We got 1 destroyer. For a little bit of damage to one of our light cruisers. Advanced mines. Nice, our mine's actually doing some damage. Transport losses. We have blockaded, or no, naval invasion. That's actually pretty favorable. Try to move this one in a little bit closer, if we can. Give it somewhere else to go. We'll see if we can't sneak this one in to this cove to add to the value. Shouldn't be anything else to worry about at the moment. So we'll keep processing these turns, getting a little bit further along. Yep, they didn't move. Afraid that fleet's gonna combine if we go any further. Auto-resolve this one as well. Light damage to the battleship. 3 light cruisers. We will fight this one. This will be the Verite and the Carno. These are new build, aren't they? Verite class. 4x2, 11.5-inch guns. But we are restricted speed because fuel? Yes, fuel. With the fog, we're going to keep the screen in place. The cruisers also have low fuel. They do. Alright, this might be a short fight. I'm going to clip it here and bring you in case we do encounter the enemy. Oh, no, it went down to ×5. There they are. Make our turn. Keep the cruisers as a screen. Four and a half kilometers of range. Get all 4 batteries. Stay focused on that one. Have you focus there. The cruisers I'll leave on autonomous targeting. Down to 3 kilometers. Cruisers, I want you focused on this guy. Oh, that was a good main battery strike. What are our cruisers doing? Here, just get in line. And we'll split our capital ship's fire between the 2 remaining Chinese ships. Down to rather short range, 1.5 kilometers. Not quite torpedo range, although they are closing. Gonna make a turn. I'm gonna keep full batteries exposed. Let's go ahead. Oh, they are retargeted. Yeah, wow. That was a very unpleasant day for that cruiser. I'm going to turn into any potential torps that they may be launching. they are. And the destroyer is about done as well. Very beneficial fight. So we have the crew pool is good enough. So I guess those ships have been underway too long and suffered enough crew loss. I'm going to leave them here though. Not moving them. As we're still precipitating this attack. Although maybe they don't count. Temeraire, Aste, Restos, Descartes. We have our destroyers. And we have this fleet down here with the light cruiser at Hong Kong. These are the new build destroyers, which are more of torpedo boat hunters. Looks like China finished 2 heavy cruisers, which means they'll stand and fight. Transports only, auto resolve, and then attacking one of our big fleets, heavy damage, light cruiser, auto resolve that one too, medium damage, stereoscopic rangefinder 2, will be a nice bonus. Sweden asking for 3 destroyers. Army is doing an excellent job. And our chances of successfully invading eastern China are now 50%. Very good. Convoy, I assume defense. No, it's a raid. It's a transport on the line though, so we'll send in our destroyer. 1 destroyer all by itself though. closing in fast enough, we may actually see the 2 torpedo boats. I expect they'll be running though. There's the transport. We'll line up with their heading and pass through them to hopefully spot the torpedo boats. Not seeing return fire, so I don't think they have guns. There's the slots for the guns. Just lights right now. Enemy smoke to the south, times 10, stern chase. I'm not gonna bother with it. Okay, there we go. Shipbuilding capacity is right at the limit. Yeah, it looks like a few have gone to Keelung. We'll get them underway in time to finish this invasion. Tip the balance that last little bit maybe to get us in under the roll. A single torpedo boat. We'll auto-resolve that. Light damage to them. Another convoy. 6 transports. Very poor environmentals. Alright, we're getting close. Run up their port side, just knocking them out one by one. These ones look to all be unarmed as well. Yep, times 30. Long gone. Even the Soviet Union's getting a little pushy now. Still blocking this one with these 8 destroyers. Although maybe I should split them up. Do half and half. Keep those guys busy. Alright, that might put the Austro-Hungarian Empire over the edge. It's certainly very close. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to close in and find him. Yep, there already. A little concerned we haven't seen 5 times limit to time compression yet. I'm going to turn more directly south. Yep. Move to southwest. To the south now. I'm expecting that. Times 30. We're losing ground. Alright, we missed the transports. That is a shame. But it does happen occasionally. We have another one that we can resolve. Lost a few. Poland wants a battleship. Army operations are at 34%. Next turn is the resolution of the invasion. Let's get anything we have in Keelung into alright, it's just 2 of the destroyers. I'm not going to worry that much. It's going to be 53%. I'm going to be upset. But with that, I think we are at a close for this one. We have our next battle fleet being commissioned. And right at the edge of tensions, we're going to be sending back our first modern fleet. So I'm not too worried about that. We'll have both fleets up in the Mediterranean soon enough. But with that, I'm going to call it here. So I thank you for joining me. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.